Going on, BCSO? It's Captain Griffin here. Here's the new MDT that was just added this week for every LEO officer. Even lawyers and DOJ have access to this as well. So here you have the home screen. This is what the home screen looks like. You got chat messages here, announcements, all the warrants that would be active, and bolos that would be active. Those will all pop up here. Profiles, you have every profile of every citizen in the city. I got word that this will clear out, hopefully, whenever they make changes, to all the people that are inactive. That way it's not so full of people, but you have every citizen here. Vehicles, these are all the vehicles that are owned to a certain citizen. So you actually search a vehicle, so obviously by the license plate number. Then you got filters here, so you can do the plate. The tags that are added on from incidents and stuff like that, I'll show you that in a minute. Facial recognition is huge, so when you upload a mugshot or any evidence regarding a situation or a crime, an incident in general, if you take a picture of the mugshot, make sure all their glasses, chains, bandanas, anything on their personal head is removed. That way you can actually take a photo of somebody and then you can use facial recognition. So you can upload another picture of this suspect no matter what clothing they're wearing after you take off their stuff, and it should match their description. Now if you have like glasses on or something like that, it gets pretty close to as possible. So that helps a lot. That's huge in this update. So facial recognition will help us a lot in identifying people. Properties, here's all the properties that are owned and who owns them. Not sure how searching up works. I would imagine it's probably the street name, or the property name. Maybe it could just be a name, so we'll do. I just did Swavey, for example, still wait for, so I'm assuming. Yeah, still wait for would be his street name. Here's Jimmy Fusion, Ace Jones Drive 2. So if I want to go raid his house, that's his address there. Businesses, here's all the businesses. This is new too. It's where all the businesses are stated in the MDT. And actually, if you pull up, like for example, Bahama Mamas, you can do employees. Here's all the people that are employed at Bahama Mamas. This is huge too. That way we know people's place of work. Incidents. Nothing too new here besides the way it looks. So tags would be added, like let's say if the dude's in a gang, you can actually add that he is. These tags have already been made, so most hate has been made or bad timing. So if that suspect is in one of those gangs, you can tag it there. Officers involved. Whenever you create a new incident, it does pop up your officer, so you don't have to add yourself. So if let's see. Incidents, if I go to create new officers, it already pops up my name here. Criminals, obviously add the criminal, civilians involved. The vehicle, weapons, so I hope that everybody is having everyone register their weapons from now on, so everybody's going to have to rebuy a new weapon license. So if they do have a weapon, have them register it, and then we can add that in the MDT. That way you can just look up the weapons that are already in here. Evidence, post evidence here. Linked incidents. So let's say it's a gang shootout. It's 8 people, 5 officers arrest 10 people or 8 people. If you're doing a report, each report you can actually link them together. So you can do linked incidents together. That way all those incidents are linked together. That way you know it's from the same time frame or crime scene. Reports are the same way. Police reports, that would be, there's a new PED at DOJ and at the Davis police station, and civilians can walk up and access their charges, strikes against us, our pay, things like that, so they can actually access that information now. So any police report that they actually can make through that PED, you'll link it to here if you follow up that police report and make an arrest based off the report. Here's just additional photos. Reports and incidents, we obviously know, we've done this before. Training reports is for new trainings, so new cadets that come in, you can actually do training reports. That way they're listed here. You can select the actual person. So just for an example, let's say Jack was a cadet. I know he's not a cadet, obviously, but you could enter his name. You can confirm it, and then you can type out what he's already done. So you can do radio usage, reports, his general knowledge on things, professionalism on deals, how well he is at shooting, and his driving skills as well. Those are all rated 1 through 5, and then you can just give descriptions on what he's completed. That's a cool thing too. Here's police reports, like I was talking about. You can actually file through the PED up front. Derek Miller walked up this morning and talked to the lady at the front desk, claiming that Remington hit him with his 1947 broke down police car. And then Derek's phone number is posted here. I did ask Remy if the phone numbers are updated through the profiles. He hasn't confirmed it yet. I hope it's updated. That way everyone's phone number will be attached to them. Here's evidence. So any evidence that's posted, it gets brought to this tab as well, so we can actually access it. So these stay here forever. It gives you the name of the suspect, their creator, so who took the picture, and then the date. That way you can go back and look at evidence instead of actually having to go back to that specific incident or going to emails all the time. Here's an example here too as well. Weapons, these are all going to be the weapons that are registered. So the name of the weapon, you could do police Glock 19. Creator is me, serial number, say ABC. You get save. You can do the owner of it. Boy, it's glitching out. Of course, give it a minute, sorry. So, fucking lovely. So owners, my bad. You gotta give it a minute. It loads everybody that's been involved in the city. So once it gets brought up, it brings up the name of the person and then their state citizen ID. So whatever their ID is, you can actually click their name. Let's see, I'll do myself, hopefully, if this works. It's real buggy right now. They're on a work trying to fix this. I believe I have a double space. Yep, here I am right here. So you can confirm. There I am. Tags, like if I'm in a gang. If you have no record and you're in a gang, obviously you can have a weapon license. If you do have a record, it's a felony, obviously take that license away. Incidents that this gun has been linked to, and then reports also that it's been linked to. Here's a map. This is pretty fucking cool. It shows you all the active units, all the recent calls that have been called out, and then if you click the blips, it'll actually tell you where the person is. Like Remy's here, I think at old MRPD, and there was a speed trap located here. So it shows you all the way up north too. Bruce Roller's up top, speed trap, potential drug cells all the way up in Paleto. That's a new addition. Here's all the charges. So Remy, Simon, and Michael, and I believe Farney did a few of them. They went through and added all these. Currently working on a fix. The new drugs have not been added, so they're currently working on those. So if you do arrest somebody for the new meth or something along those lines and there's not a charge for it, just let a high command member know in city, and then we will contact DOJ. It's apparently going to be DOJ's role to fix this, so she'll have access. Miss Jane, the judge, will have access to this, and she'll update charges and the sentencing behind it and the fines. There's that. And like I said, here's legislation. So when a civilian wants to access the legislation, they can actually walk up to the PED, like I said, at the courthouse or at the police station, talk to the front lady desk, and request the legislation, they can look at it. They can look at our strikes, like I said, our pay, things of that nature. So what also will be added in here, I believe, is SOPs as well. And then the last thing would be employees. So here's all the active employees. This is pretty cool too. So if I search up myself, I'm active. You can actually select I'm in BCSO, Motor Patrol Division, so motorcycle unit, yes. Heat certified, yes. Air 1, yes. K9, CIU. And then you can actually add notes as well. So that's new as well. It's pretty cool. So you can go in and actually change what you're certified. Please don't just select something if you're not certified in it. Remy said let him know if there are any missing subdivisions that need to be added, and he'll add those in. Call signs now. So image, you can actually upload a picture of yourself. Just copy and paste it here, and then you can tag it and it'll pop up next to your face, or your face will pop up next to your name. Let me think, guys. I know there's one thing I'm missing. Oh, call sign. Yeah. I can actually edit my call sign here. And that's how you update your call sign. So it's pretty much a rundown of the new MDT. It's pretty cool. It's going to give us access to a lot of things. So hope you enjoy. Fly in the city. You can actually check it out yourself before it's fully added. You'll have to bind it yourself, but /POLMDT is the way you pull it up for now, and then you'll actually bind it to your F8 menu. So hope this helps. If not, if you have questions, just let a high command member know and we'll help you with it.